Is recording? Hello everybody, welcome to DCCASEMODS, or welcome to my channel. This is a video. It's just really an introduction video. Not even an introduction video. I think I'm kind of nervous for some reason. But anyhow, it's been 3 years since I've done a video on this channel, and it's not because I lack the desire to do it. It's pretty much because I lack the ability to do it. So basically, I'm revamping this channel. We did some pretty decent videos in the past, had some case giveaways and stuff like that, but DCCASEMODS is still going, it's still active. We just downsized tremendously. Again, we're going to do
reviews of new gear coming out, new things, talking about, just anything like tech-wise and stuff like that, because there's a lot of new stuff that's out now, and I haven't really stopped building machines or stopped with the company, so to speak, but we have downsized completely. So I just wanted to do this video just to let you guys know and to thank you for all the subscribers who are still subscribed. We got 75 subscribers now, so that's awesome. So I'm just wanting to boost that number up and get back in the game pretty much. So what we're going to be doing, like I said, we're going to be doing like little reviews of different things coming out, and kind of tech things and other builds that I've done that I want to show you guys, what we've done, stuff like that. So that's basically it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the broadcast like, I'm thinking like every Thursday I'll have a video go up. So every week I'm going to put a video up. And that's my my dedication and my goal to do, for this project that we're working on, and for for the gaming and computer and techie community. So there's a lot of guys that are still doing stuff out there, and I just haven't been really into it like I want to. So, but getting back, well, just gonna get back to doing the YouTube videos again because I enjoyed it, and I got the software and I got the computer, so might as well. I have like the high spec stuff, but I got this monitor here, and I got my 3 monitors here. Uno, dos, tres. Let me go back. I want to put all this stuff down. You can't see that. You can see that. You can see that. Oh, okay. So anyway, so maybe there's some information you guys didn't see. Anyway, so this is what we got here. So I got a 4 monitor setup. I'm running a 980 Ti that we got here, and I'm running a, we'll look at the PC there. Don't mind that little piece of tissue right there. For some reason, this thing has wanted to start leaking. It wasn't leaking before, but I think it might be the tubing or something like that, but I'll address that later, but it's not threatening. So my system now, it's 980 Ti, 6 gigabytes of memory in there. We got 16 gigabytes of DDR4. The speed is 2133. We got an EVA X299 board in there, and this is the board that I'm going to use for my super system. But right now I got a i7-7820X in there. This is the 8-core with the hyper-threading 16-core processor at 3.6. So really, it was interesting about this processor, and I'll get to that in a minute. Like, I got this processor, and the whole reason I got this processor because I thought I was going to be using the U.2. It's got a U.2 drive, and it's got 2. And I bought an Intel Optane solid state drive, but I couldn't use it on the U.2 because this CPU only has 28 lanes, and you need 44 lanes in order to use one of the U.2s. So I came with a adapter for the NVEM, and that's not what I wanted. But that drive is a great drive. The Intel Optane drive is a great drive, and I'll probably do a review on that sometime in the future. So I just have a solid state drive, and there's an Intel SSD going SATA 6, so the speed is good, but it could be faster. We have a 1200 watt platinum P2 power supply in there, and the only reason why I got that power supply was so I can power up the board, because it has two of the 12-volt connectors at the top. So this board has two 12-volt connectors, so you need two, and this was the best deal for me as far as the power supply goes. And it's got a 10-year warranty on it, which is awesome, and some other cool features. This is a great motherboard though, but I'm probably gonna keep that motherboard because I thought about selling the processor, and I'll tell you why. Thing I wanted to show you two guys before I end this video, and so I'm looking at here. This is user benchmarks, right? Or CPU-userbenchmark.com, and these guys, they do stuff about processors, graphic cards, SSD, just kind of comparison, and the benchmarks, all kind of neat stuff, right? So, but what I noticed really about this, so the numbers they give you here, so for the 7820X, you can see here, these are what they kind of say what performance you should be getting out of this processor. So 106 gaming, 103% desktop, 110% workstation, all UFOs as the rank goes. This CPU is ranked number 10th out of all the CPUs out there. But these specs are not typical for your machine unless you optimize it. And what I mean by optimize, if you have enough memory, the right graphic card, the right hard drive, if you're running the processor correctly, if you're overclocking it correctly. So that's what those numbers actually depend on. So, and what I was thinking about doing, because I was actually going to sell this processor, and I was going to get a this Intel i7 8700. Now I clicked on the 8700 here, so this is the newer one, the 8th gen i7s. It's ranked 9th. It's ranked 9th, and then when I put this one in 9th, this one goes to 11th. So this one's slightly better. It has 108 gaming, 105% desktop, and 96% workstation. Now the reason why I got this processor, because I wanted to get an i7 processor that was more than 4 cores. I've always used 4 cores, and I just wanted to experience an 8-core processor, which I did a while ago, which is actually on one of my older videos. We had an i7 5960X, and I think that was an 8-core processor, base clock at 3.0. I just had that one. I'll pull that one up too, and I think it was ranked like number 33 or something like that. But let's see, in this one, the 8700 is just ranked higher for some reason, because of, I guess, of the speed. It says 3.7, but I think it's actually 3.6 or whatever. But supposedly you can overclock it, and these are just tests that they do. So we're going to run a real quick test to show you kind of what my computer is doing. And the numbers are okay. I get kind of weird about the numbers sometimes, because when I'm like, I was like, oh man, my computer should be doing this, da da da. But it's still based on a lot of different things. Like I said, it depends on your graphic card and your hard drive speed and your memory and things like that, and it'll actually tell you that. So I downloaded the benchmark so I can test mine. And when I had the Intel Optane drive, I noticed it was in some instances it was kind of slow booting up, but maybe that, like I said, that could be just my system. But it was actually actually faster than the solid state drives. The write speeds were actually ridiculous. The write speeds were ridiculous, because I was transferring a lot of files over from one hard drive to the other, and it was really fast. But the read speeds are fast as well, but like I said, it just depends on your system. But anyway, so here we go here. Okay, so this is the we're gonna run. Okay, so now it's done. Okay, so we're gonna see what they say my computer is. So according to them, my computer is a 91% gaming nuclear submarine. The desktop is an 85% aircraft carrier. It has a 93% workstation, which is the nuclear submarine. Now, according to them, everything's supposed to be UFO. So, but you know, like I said, this is depends on your setup. Overall performance is 46 percentile. That means out of 100 pieces. So, not very good readings on this freaking computer. And okay, so the processor, they say, is performing below expectations, 24th percentile. My graphic card is performing below expectation, 23rd percentile. So I don't know what that means. Now they say the hard drive is performing way above expectations, 89%. So maybe that's telling me that my hard drive is working harder than it's supposed to, if it's performing above expectation. Now this is the Intel 530 series. That's what this one is. Okay, so my storage drive is performing as expected. That really doesn't matter. Now the memory is performing as expected, 49th percentile. And I think that has to do with the 16 gigabytes or whatever. So it's kind of just interesting how that even goes. But, you know, I still play anything I need on this computer. So I'm just like, well, this is supposed to be UFO right here. But it's a nuclear submarine, so we're lacking. That's supposed to be UFO. It's only 85%, so we're lacking. Workstation, 93%. So if that's what I'm doing with this machine right here, then I guess that's fine. I don't know. But anyway, so we'll get back to that once we do some upgrades and see what we're going to do and all that stuff like that. But anyway, for this video, guys, like I said, I'm getting back into it. Just want to thank you guys for viewing. And we're just going to stay consistent. And probably every Wednesday I'm going to upload a video. Or every Thursday, I think. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'll let you guys know. All right, thanks again for joining me. This is David Wright signing out. All right, you guys take care.